Welcome to WDW Escape, brought to you by WDW Magazine. This week, in honor of the November food issue of WDW Magazine, we are reaching back into our archives of 99 issues and counting to feature some outrageous eats from issue 94, July 2021, Gideon's Bakehouse, These Ain't Your Grandma's Cookies, by Danny Schuster. There's a new addition to Disney Springs that is causing quite the commotion. Gideon's Bakehouse is a truly outrageous bakery, offering the most unbelievable cookies you have ever seen or tasted. Originating in the East End Market in Orlando, Gideon's has expanded with a second location in The Landing at Disney Springs, and we can't get enough of these insane cookies. You may have a puzzled look on your face the first time you enter Gideon's Bakehouse. The storefront is dramatically different from the kind of bright and cheerful decor you usually find in a confection shop. Gideon's Bakehouse leans heavily into a Gothic Victorian aesthetic. The shelves are full of curios and old books and vintage artwork, and gargoyles dot the space. The whole storefront has a sort of Tim Burton-y vibe. I think it looks a little like Disney's Haunted Mansion. The aesthetic seems disconnected from the focus on baking outrageous cookies, yet somehow it still works. The way the cakes and cookies are boxed makes them seem a little mysterious and all the more intriguing. According to Steve Lewis, the owner and creator of Gideon's, the name comes from an antique cookbook he purchased. The book itself was full of little doodles and writings by a boy named Gideon who dreamed of being a baker, and Steve decided to fulfill that dream in his own unique way. You'll understand this as soon as you pick up a Gideon's cookie, but to say these cookies are unique is kind of an understatement. Weighing in at nearly a half-pound each, this is no delicate pastry. Gideon's cookies are extreme and exploding with toppings. Each cookie flavor has a unique recipe, and all the products are handmade with quality ingredients and careful preparation. Generally speaking, dining at Disney is very accommodating of food allergies, dietary requirements, and other modifications. Gideon's, however, is not. You won't find gluten-free anything here except the coffee. And while not all the cookies and cakes contain nuts, everything is prepared in the same kitchen. Pretty much everything on the menu contains some combination of flour, butter, eggs, nuts, and other common allergens, so keep that in mind before you join the virtual queue. More on that in a bit. For those with dietary concerns, Disney Springs has a wide assortment of treats for you to enjoy. You'll just have to look somewhere beyond Gideon's to suit your needs. Each Gideon's cookie is more than enough to share, and some of the flavors seem to be pushing the limits of how many toppings you can fit in a single thick cookie. And by the time you get to the center, you may notice the texture is a little soft and chewy. This is by design. The cookies are fully cooked, but part of Gideon's signature style mimics the delightful taste and texture of cookie dough. It can be a bit of a process to actually get inside Gideon's to marvel at the decor and collect your prized treats, but I can assure you that it is worth the effort. Simply put, Gideon's cookies live up to the hype. Everything you could love about a cookie is taken to the extreme here. They are buttery, chewy, and exploding with toppings. Another Gideon's signature is the salt added to the cookies, which gives them a fantastic contrast that heightens the sweeter elements. The flavors are vibrant and highly satisfying. As Gideon's loves to tell us, these recipes are the product of years of work and refinement. Everything has been considered, including varying the sizes and shapes of chocolate chips to add a wonderful textural element to the cookie. These cookies are almost too extreme to be enjoyed on your own, so make sure to bring your friends and family. Each cookie can easily be divided into 3 or 4 pieces, and sharing these cookies means more opportunity to try all the different flavors. It's a win-win. All the cookies we enjoyed were delicious, but there are always standouts and personal favorites. The coffee cake cookie is uniquely available at the Disney Springs location every morning. Gideon's routinely sells out of flavors during the day, so keep that in mind when you plan to visit. This cookie was my top pick. Just read the menu description for this cookie and try not to drool. Our crazy popular coffee cake cookie is an extra buttery vanilla bean cookie filled with cinnamon strudel and topped with our homemade double-baked butter crumbs. Buttery, crunchy, extraordinary. Built to be paired with the Gideon's Ginger Snap Cold Brew. This flavor is available every morning until sellout, only at Gideon's at Disney Springs. We paired this fan-favorite cookie with another crowd-pleasing classic, the original peanut butter cold brew, oat milk cold brew with a unique dark roasted peanut blend, sweetened with maple syrup, into what can only be described as the most decadent morning combo ever. The peanut butter cold brew is a wonderful treat all on its own, but offers a great palate cleanse and strong coffee flavor in between bites of buttery cookie goodness. Other cookie and cake flavors regularly rotate, so there are always some unique options from which to choose. During our visit, the limited edition flavors highlighted the pairing of chocolate and orange, a classic flavor combo that always feels festive to me. The candied orange peel offered a bright citrus note to the deeply chocolatey cookie, and we were able to enjoy this flavor pairing in both cake and cookie form. I was much more interested in the decadent red velvet cake, a favorite dessert of mine, and the perfect vehicle for cream cheese frosting, which Gideon's does exceptionally well. I love the candied walnuts in this cake slice, which offer a great crunch. The cake itself is made with buttermilk and is so dense and moist it's hard to believe. Top it off with a generous amount of cream cheese frosting, and you have a perfectly iconic piece of cake. Gideon's cookies are a sensation and draw huge crowds. Keep the walkways at Disney Springs clear and make sure you can enjoy the many other amenities available instead of spending all day in line. Gideon's has introduced a virtual queue. Here's how it works. You must sign up in person. Look for Gideon's staff and signage indicating the virtual queue. Provide a 10-digit US-based phone number. Wait for a text with a return time. Come back and join the standby queue. The wait should be minimal at this point. Head inside the shop and order your treats. There is a limit of 6 cookies per customer. I'm sure you will love Gideon's. Everyone who goes seems to end up loving Gideon's. Yes, the virtual queue is a bit complicated, and sometimes they sell out of your top flavor, but all of that is just a product of their own success. Gideon's is extremely popular because they make extremely good treats. The cookies, and to a lesser extent the cakes, can be saved and enjoyed. Pack a couple of airtight bags or containers, and you can be enjoying leftover cookie goodness throughout your visit to WDW. At the moment, Disney Springs is one of only 2 locations where you can even experience Gideon's cookies. I guarantee you've never had cookies like this before. You have been listening to WDW Escape, brought to you by WDW Magazine. When you need more Walt Disney World in your life, WDW Magazine has you covered. Beautiful photography, entertaining articles, and stunning keepsake issues you will enjoy time and time again. Subscribe to WDW Magazine and escape with us every day. Use the code PODCAST at checkout and save $10 on an annual digital subscription to WDW Magazine. Visit wdw-magazine.com.